Hi everybody, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface on the PTR for patch 6.1, where a brand new build has just been applied, and it brought with it the new character models for the Blood Elves, both male and female. Now these are a work in progress, these aren't the finished articles. Blizzard have made that absolutely sure, but at least it gives us a rough idea of what to expect. This video I'm going to be concentrating specifically on the Blood Elf female. So I have scripted down so we can get a good idea of muscle tone, definition, shapes, contours, all that kind of stuff. But before I do discuss that, one thing which I just had to do is a side-by-side comparison between the new character model and how the current character model looks. That way we should be able to get a pretty decent idea of how things have changed. And I think it's fair to say that they have changed rather spectacularly. On the right hand side we have the old character model versus the new one here on the left. Look how angular the old character model is, how blocky and angular when it's right side by side with its new counterpart. This looks a lot more smooth, a lot more defined, both muscularly and also physically with its bone structure, face, all that kind of stuff as well. If we get an idea from the back side of it, she's slightly got bigger hips on the left hand side, but in no way is it taken away from that lithe blood elf feel which they've always had. All it's doing is making it, in my eyes anyway, a little bit more feminine, a little bit more womanly than girly, and it still absolutely maintains the sex appeal which a lot of people play the Blood Elves for. Let's not get away from that. It's a very attractive looking class, both male and female wise. And then from the side, torso wise, you can see there has been some pretty big changes on the left versus the right, the way that the torso is shaped and developed, and the single digits on the hands. The digits was always a big thing for me with the new character models, pretty much on all of them going across the board. The way that they got rid of that shovel look and then brought it to these individual digits, it's fantastic. And also one big thing for me is the eyes. The way on the left hand side the new eyes have got that slight kind of iris pupilly look, but maintaining that whole greenness to it. I think it gives it a little bit more soul, a little bit more alive than it is on the right. Now character movement is very important indeed. Just look what happened to the Night Elf models. But here, the movement between the new and the old model are nigh on identical. It doesn't lose any of its personality and character at all, so you've got to be happy with that if you have an existing Blood Elf. Now let's have a look at some of the emotes that she can do. So we'll start off with a little laugh. Oh, there's a really good expression there on the mouth, wasn't there? And the way she closes her eyes and the mouth just comes wide open. Did rather like that a lot. Let's go for a little bit of shyness from the Blood Elf there. Yeah, something that Blood Elves are probably not known for is their little shyness and modesty. Then we have Point. This is a little bit of a weird one. I'm not sure if it's the hair, but there definitely seems, for my money anyway, some slight clipping issues which need to be worked out with that. But I do like the raised shoulder. And then finally, let's make a beg. Why not? We'll just adjust the camera slightly for it to do so, and there she goes. So yeah, the emote side of things seems to be sorted out pretty well, just like all the other character models. Nothing there whatsoever that would ring any sort of alarm bells. Now let's have a look at some of her attack animations and casting animations. First things first though, I'm going to right click onto the target here, and then she's going to move into her battle stance, and you kind of get a good idea of some of the changes by the look on her face. Her eyebrows have closed together a wee bit, sort of scrunched together as she's ready, and she's pretty aggressive. Her posture is absolutely fantastic. Her posture, not posterior. Well, that's good as well. And also the fingers. The way that they're no longer these shovel hands, which I referred to earlier in the video. They're individual digits, and it really gives that personality when she's casting the spells. Look at the way she sort of like twigs and wiggles her fingers around the place when she builds up the spell. And then when she lets rip with it, it's almost as if she lets out a big cry or a big yelp. And then channeling. Also, look at this. She's literally just screaming to the heavens as she's raining down the blizzard. So again, it's another fantastic little look. Now let's move into a more melee style of attack. Once more, the animation's really strong here. Nothing looks weak. She's slashing away with her two big weapons. Again, the grimace on her face as well when she's attacking. I do like that addition with these new character models. It really does set them off. Gives them that, again, it's that personality word. These whole character models across all the races have added so much personality to the different races of World of Warcraft. Now, as mentioned earlier in the video as well, this is indeed a work in progress. And as I run through Silvermoon, this is the look that you get 90% of the time when you play your character from the back side. And when the Blood Elf character model in its current format jumps, ouch, she has a massive clipping issue. When she does any sort of jump animation, upon landing, her skull will literally pop through the back of her hairline. So something like this absolutely has to be eradicated before it finds itself on the live servers. I've got every confidence that it will, but if something like this crept onto those servers, it would drive people bananas. There'd be uproar. So yeah, something like that has got to be sorted out. But let's face it, it's a fantastic start. You thought I'd forgotten, didn't you? Oh no! Let's make a dance. So there we go, new Blood Elf female model. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Remember, not a finished article, still a work in progress. But I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media as well as twitch.tv for live streaming. Those links are in the description down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care, everybody. Bye-bye.